Oh wait, was Dorado an option?
Nope.
No.
Oh, okay.
But Rialto, Junkertown, Route 6. It's fine.
Oh.
You're under 2.
Added every.
Still swimming, but we'll make this happen. I got.
That's
Ryan.
Rise low. Alright.
Shit, Echo
Okay. Well, I said all of this before, but didn't record it apparently, so this fucking sucks. You have to be careful when it's an Echo view Echo matchup, because you obviously knew there's an Echo. You shot at her. When you get below, half health.
Echo behind.
This swing is very bad, just because you are losing a lot of health. You should just shield flash and walk away.
Echo.
This is interesting positioning. And so like you guys look like this basically. You should be looking like a sort of trapezoid. Figure it out. Pick a side, I guess, so that you can peel for each other. Either you guys can move over here, or you guys can move over here. It doesn't really matter. Good peeling, but you have to now walk back into the effective range of your shotguns. This is fine. You're trying to boop, but eh.
Echo behind. Ah, fuck. Just stay alive. Yeah.
As soon as you lose Ryan, this should probably be a reset.
Oh,
Say Echo. Put center. I wouldn't.
Yeah, you guys are always on, so you can't let death stuff like that happen. Just
Alright, which way are we going? Which way are we going?
keep listening, keep looking.
So let's just go down center. I wouldn't recommend going tight spaces.
Okay.
Other healer.
We need
what?
So,
Oh, shit,
Echo still above.
Okay.
If they have aerial superiority, you know, don't go places that don't have cover. You don't have to use boots to use boots. Like, it's not, you don't have to give yourself options. Yes, high ground is great and everything. We say take high ground. But there are times when you don't want to take high ground. Like this.
Center.
ah,
Also, is not a good call out. Is, ow, I just stubbed my toe. Help me, or like echo behind on me, is a good call out, and something you should say here.
Echo.
You even healed yourself, so you knew you took damage. So at this point, everyone should turn around and look at them, because you should have said, echo on me, help. Echo on me, behind. Anything along the lines of help me.
Echo still above and behind.
Yeah, this shouldn't have happened because you should have called it.
Wait, you guys
Oh,
were
what?
At this point, Echo is out. She wants to leave. She is probably gone.
So,
Oh, shit,
Never mind, she wants to stay.
we lost
We're
our
waiting, we're waiting.
other healer.
We need.
Yep, play slow.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think we need a back.
This is a good time to say Echo duped. Or Echo, like, Echo's Reaper now or something.
There's Echo. Well,
They have Blossom is a interesting call because they don't have a Reaper, technically, but you want to assume that they have. Which is fine.
That blossom, guys.
Here, burn Echo would have been a better call than they have Blossom, just because you can get her out.
A little bit. Yeah, they've lost.
She's also feeding, so.
Close to Grav. Anna has Nano.
Yeah. They just. Okay.
Oh, wait,
Okay, I'm gonna put window in. We can
right
use
now.
window. We can use window for this push.
Okay.
Oh, wait,
Okay, I'm gonna put window at the top
window
of the stairs.
in 5, 4.
Let's track Nano's movement. Yep. Instead of this, you go like this. Why? No clue. You don't have... People have faster reaction times than 5 seconds. So, if you want them to do something, just say, window at top of stairs. And then I think people understand English, so they'll be able to walk forward and do that. You don't have to give them, like, time. Yes, it's great to give them timing and everything, but just, like, you can also look and see that there's a window there. And you can just hold Fire Strike for it. You can do things on yourself that, like, you don't have to have the Fire Strike leaving and the window coming up exactly so that it comes out. We're not there yet. So you can see the window. You can Fire Strike through it. That's fine. You can call for where you want it. That's fine. But, like, trading your shield for I need to say something is bad.
4, 3, 2, 1. Window.
Oh.
Watch out for Grav. Watch out for Grav.
So you guys took 5 years to get in. So you can't. You trade your shield to here. Good. Then you walk back and forth trying to figure out what the hell you're doing, and like you can't. No, This game is too fast paced for that. Also, you're trading resources for actually nothing.
Oh.
You guys lose this. Here, you guys have to be going as fast as possible to the point because this is past 85. Whatever you do here is wrong.
Is the play?
Let's get up.
We're going right, it looks like.
So I should just be very careful when you run out, especially if they don't have Lucio, because you can go fast, but eh.
McCree's here.
Okay, here,
Okay. Back up. Play slow. Play slow. I can res that.
okay, if you hear I can res that, everyone on your team should try to figure out where the Mercy is and go, can I help her? No. Yes. Yes. So if you don't know where the Mercy is, that's bad. No one cares if Blue doesn't know. No, like, what are you gonna do? You can like suppressing fire, but like all three of you have abilities to keep the Mercy alive while she does something.
That
It looks like you're close enough that you know what's happening. You just projected bubbled, not great. Nano, you walk away. So, I think Giga, you didn't have to use it, but I think you could have used it if she
Okay. Okay.
insta-pop it, or not, okay. Yeah, if anyone on your team, not just the tanks, anyone, and anyone includes you, gets low enough that they might die to something, you pop Immortality Field.
Oh, wait, wait.
They have
Not
a
all the way,
Fara. Careful, play
Alright, we gotta move forward.
Yeah, we gotta move.
Okay.
Alright.
You have to trade your shield for distance.
Alright.
Okay,
Good shield hopping.
Yeah.
You can be swinging because what happens if you randomly hit someone?
Lucio behind you guys.
Be careful of standing right on the fucking edge when there's a Lucio. You can do the same thing from back here or here, and it makes it harder to get booped. Good shooting though.
Careful of the
No bubble, yeah.
Oh, I got
Ryan, Ryan low.
Be careful of your second swings. You always get burned while this happens. Sometimes you can't take two swings. Stop tunneling. You just literally didn't see a Zarya walk behind you. Plus, there's a floaty character, so they're gonna shoot at not you.
Ryan won!
Good push, because she's one, or they're one, and you need to push them off. But just don't tunnel.
Ryan,
No, you're down, you're down,
How do they get the bubble on them? Jesus.
Three on your right.
Okay.
I think it's just
Oh,
us.
PBL.
Ready?
Okay,
It's
we
just-
got it.
Oh, it's three.
No,
Okay.
you're even.
Oh
You're
shit, I
even.
couldn't res that.
You're even.
We're even.
I'm with
You guys win this through mechanical skill, it's fine.
McCree.
Blue, be very careful when you push a McCree.
He's down, quick.
Guys, I don't.
Okay,
Lucio behind
wait,
you.
don't
Lucio
accept.
This is fine. Lucio behind is, I mean, good. You could say Lucio in, and everyone could look, but same. It's fine.
behind you. Swing on the Lucio.
Alright.
As you see him get out, Lucio out.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
Don't.
It's okay should be changed with Lucio out or something's out. Just because it's okay is like, the fuck? That, no information. I mean, some information, but not great information.
They don't have Fara anymore. They have an Ash and a McCree.
Just hold it.
Okay, you guys are all over here. Whoever is over here is probably doing it wrong. Yeah.
Hold here.
Petty now makes the transition. The Nano makes the transition. The right. Oh my God, why? Come on, guys.
Recharge.
They're gonna try to.
Jesus
pull
Christ.
They have shatter, guys.
They're gonna pull
They have
around.
shattered.
Okay, go watch the transitions video. Jesus Christ, that like why would you all three transition this? Like yes, you can go help them, but like they can walk around just as easy. Or if you're gonna do it, go walk around.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, stay outside of choke.
Brick shield, brick shield, brick shield, brick shield,
I'm
brick
gonna
shield.
focus when they push. Okay.
As soon as this Rhine gets through this doorway, they have started to push.
Okay.
I would argue, as soon as the Rhine gets through this doorway, they have started to push. But like,
Ryan, perfect.
Push in.
That Ryan fucked up.
Grab out, grab out, grab out, go, 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 go.
Alright, shooting.
Push in. They have no play tag.
You threw, like, say, verb, grabbing.
Grab out, grab out,
At least you call it, but
grab out, grab out, go, 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 go.
Alright, shooting. Clean up.
Big.
Zarya.
Shooting.
There's their
Cole.
Watch out.
Wire.
this is a nitpick, but blue, no one gives a shit if you're reloading.
We're in the field. She's back
Okay,
on.
back up.
Right.
Somebody on point.
Point.
Pick who goes back here, because not all of you should go back.
I'm here.
Just McQueen.
I'm good.
Two of you should go back. Not all six. This is, well, three of you can. That's fine. But, like,
Right.
We're good.
Help Brian.
Careful of tag
Okay,
holes.
we're split.
Watch Shatter.
Okay.
They're down.
Alright,
We can
my
push on
shadow's
this
ready. My
side.
shadow's ready.
Push on this. Clean up.
cleanup ends about here. But, yeah.
Alright.
They got Lucio. Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
back up.
Here, they're out. They're out, back up.
Back up.
Alright.
Back up a bit.
Oh shit.
Behind you.
Shield. Okay, back up. Oh shit.
This is not a bad high noon just because you get grabbed, so. But say you're high nooning at the very least.
Oh,
Jump into grabs if you are the main tank. That is your job.
oh, big.
Nice.
Unless you're like 50 HP, but you're not, so.
We're up one.
Alright.
He is bubbled. If you cannot hit shatters, or do not feel like hitting shatters, or there's no reason to shatter here. Like they've barely engaged on you. So all you gotta do is just wait for them to fire strike. Even if they bubble his fire strike, that's fine. You might get someone else, but at least you did it then. If you're just watching him hold shield, there's like 99% chance that he continues to hold his shield up. So why shatter? When he locks himself into animations like Fire Strike and Charge, unlike, because you actually don't lock yourself into animations when you swing, feel free to, stun him with Shatter.
Oh, my bad.
Alright, I switched around.
Okay, they got a battle.
Kill the bot.
Shielding the bob. Shield the
Get on
shatter.
second shield me. Thank you.
Okay.
Call the window. Blue could have easily killed two people.
Alright, what do they have now? They have,
Stop wasting your beam.
They
they
use
use
their shatter.
they might have used
Actually, no. Stop not wasting your beam. Cancel your beam and start fucking shooting.
They switched to Doom.
They're going left. They're going left.
Moira down.
Good scouting. Good rotation. He's win.
Top. We're going top.
This Doomfist rolls out like this.
So they have a Doom
So,
and they have Genji.
just a note.
Doom, Genji.
You guys lose this.
Oh.
They pause.
Yeah.
You're on your.
I don't really
Ready,
care.
go. Rotate right.
Everybody, come
Yeah,
on.
let's be.
Oops, too far.
We're all here. We're all here.
Here we
Go
go.
high ground.
Ready.
Okay, so now you see this. So, for Tracer, if you're gonna play it in this, there is your team and there is everywhere else. Like literally everywhere else. If the person you see is going to be in the team, say something in you or Doom in you, and they can maybe finish it off. Anything else is your domain. Yes, you can say like on a low or something, but really no one can really back you up or finish your kills. Maybe the Lucio, but It's good to call it out that they're low or calling out their cooldowns, but everything else, like don't expect anything to happen if you're playing Brawl with a Tracer, basically.
Ready. Go. Rotate right.
So here, like, Doom in you guys instead of Doom behind would have been good.
Right.
Doom one.
Behind shield.
This is hard, Giga, because you actually can't field yourself.
Doom.
Okay.
Okay.
They're holding.
I think you guys just get smashed here.
I got
Okay,
Ren.
nice.
Doom.
For us,
Help me.
Go.
things. We focus.
You guys don't touch.
Can't have the purple himalayas, or you just have to turn around. It's easy to get in.
Doom.
You know,
His message me and was
like one call.
Whoever's
Yeah,
here,
get out.
turret.
Or think it.
Back up. Back we can.
Bashing
Okay.
down, bashing down. Okay.
But okay.
I'm
Okay,
I
so
can't go.
Okay. I don't know what to call.
I'm talking to
Bash it,
McCain.
Bashing down, bashing down.
Okay, I'm gonna see if I can back up. If we can back up. Sorry.
Turret. Whoever's here.
Yeah, you can't waste your shield. I mean, did you even peek? I can't even tell.
But okay.
I'm
Okay,
I
so
can't go.
Okay. I don't know what to call.
You're just wasting your shield going backwards. You are Hammerman. You want to swing on them.
I'm talking to McCain.
Like, what the fuck are you hoping for?
Bashing down, bashing down.
Okay, I'm gonna see if I can back up. If we can back up. Sorry.
Turret. Whoever's here,
get out.
Turret.
Just back up. Back
Back
up.
up,
Let's
back up,
back
back up, back up, back up, back up, back up.
Oh,
I'm
don't
gonna,
have any
I'm gonna
tanks? You
confess
don't have
because I'm
Where's
gonna
the-
switch.
oh,
I'm gonna switch to
Okay.
Farah.
You guys should have all died cart here so that you can get a fight again, but eh.
Okay.
Actually, not meh. You guys should have all died cart here. That's the correct answer.
They might.
They probably are.
I-
You guys don't get a second contest here. Oh wait, you do? Holy shit.
Okay.
Oh no.
Bash it down, bash it down. Okay. Arissa.
If you will them to be dead, they will die.
Torb's new target. I can't get to point. I'm.
you're
We're
fine.
down to.
Not bad. Could have been worse.
We need.
I don't know if you did, I just didn't hear it. My apologies.
No,
Alright.
no, I didn't.
Sig push up.
Need some
Sig.
heals. Need some heals.
Okay.
Ping it, Snowshow. They might not see you. Never know.
Okay, I'm balking us. Alright, they use Sigma ult.
Alright,
I'm gonna shoot at this Ash because she's really low.
No.
This is a shield.
Sorry.
You're down.
No,
one.
sorry, Arissa.
You're down one, but I'm coming back.
Arissa. No, Sig.
Alright,
Sig. Six.
You have healing healers?
No,
Play
healer
carefully.
heals.
Immortality.
You're down.
Okay, just die.
Yeah, Muddy, you are a Hammerman. You need to play like a Hammerman,
Die.
They didn't use.
not like a Arissa
They
or a
have
Sigma.
It's okay, I'll probably. Yeah, but I'm just.
Like,
Alright.
I'll be able to really.
Push forward. We need to push.
Alright.
Okay. Alright.
Alright.
Can't see shit.
And they
let's try to group up.
Grab.
Thank you.
Alright.
We're good.
Grab on point.
Where's Bob? Bob said.
I don't know.
Okay.
Bob,
Left
left
hand,
side,
left
left
hand.
side.
Call
Our
target.
right side door. Don't go right side door.
Ash.
Don't go right side door.
Giga, don't say don't do something. Say do something. It's like improv. Say go. Left side door, right? People might not know why, but they will go left side door because you said to.
Arissa.
Sigma low. Look. Sigma low.
Sigma.
Right. Sigma. Oh, he's dead. So
Tracer.
just,
It's Tracer on point. Tracer on point. Bugs up.
switched up half their team.
That's fine. So that means they don't have ults.
Brig, Tracer, so they completely switched up half their team.
Wouldn't you like healing, Blue?
That's fine. So that means they don't have ults.
Use your words.
Bugs, focus on who's in front of us.
Oh, two on
Six.
To be honest, that's pretty funny, Snowshow. I'm sorry, not gonna lie.
You're down two. You're down two.
Oh, down two? Okay.
Tracer,
Point,
no
final
recall.
point.
Alright, Sig. Oh, Brig. Careful. There's, okay, I'm low.
Ah, they just steamroll you. Unlucky.
Break.
At least you have dueling coals.
Break in the back line. Break in
You're-
the back line.
Oh.
Hold this high ground.
No worries.
Try to hold point. I have echo.
Sigma has ult. I'll switch to contest.
Okay.
I'll switch
Yeah,
to
switch to
Lucio.
contest.
We're really low. Or we're really close to capping.
Oh, I can't touch. Fuck. Alright, I'm switching to
Alright.
contest after I die.
No worries.
This is fine contest, you guys lose though.
Two.
Yeah, who's the...
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Baxter.
Lucio, Ryan. Yeah, you guys are good. You guys are good. Who's on cart? Who's on cart?
We are. It's
You're up
Ryan.
one. You're up one. Ah, fuck.
Run,
Hey,
run,
shield low,
run shield down, run shield. Ryan has no shield, Ryan has no shield. Oh, blue,
No,
you're low
I
up there.
I'm
Pulling.
switching to Echo.
Oh, you're purpled, you're
Okay.
purpled.
Come
Yep,
back,
I'm
come
coming back.
Thanks. I can res
Okay.
that. Maybe. Oh,
Mm,
oh, snow
I'm
show.
purpled.
Come
Yep,
back,
I'm
come
coming back.
Thanks.
Snow, just be very careful when your main tank dies.
I can.
How? What the fuck?
I'm
Pulling.
switching to Echo.
Oh, you're purpled, you're
Okay.
purpled.
Come
Yep,
back.
I'm.
Jesus. Die through
Blue, you're low
fortify
up
too?
there.
I'm
Pulling.
switching to Echo.
Oh, you're purpled, you're
Okay.
purpled.
Come
Yep,
back,
I'm
come
coming back.
Thanks. I can res
Okay.
that.
Okay.
Maybe. Oh, oh, snow
I'm
show.
trying to load. Oh,
Nope,
there's.
nope,
Just back out.
Well, they have. Oh.
Yeah, that works. That works.
Okay.
Okay.
Especially with the comp that you want to
Can't. Okay, if you're running double sniper, you never use exo boots.
run, right?
Wait. So what am I doing?
So,
That was.
We're waiting on Petty.
Just go Sigma. Just
Okay.
go.
my bad.
We're going up.
Sorry, you guys. Okay. We need something that's gonna contest the.
No worries.
Okay.
Okay.
That can contest.
Let's just. Yeah, Hanzo's.
It's off.
Why are you going up there?
So we push the snipers off.
Okay.
Alright, Ryan.
Run.
Focus the Ryan, focus the Ryan. Focus Ryan.
Okay.
Okay. Ryan.
I pick
Sorry.
another.
They
Can you
overextend.
Ryan's
Ryan's
down.
dead.
You gotta pick
Sorry.
another. It's okay.
I'm just really.
Yeah, we
Okay. Down.
much as you can.
Sorry,
Oh,
Zarya,
sorry.
she's out of position.
Widow down.
We're on Ryan, we're on Ryan.
High ground?
Okay.
Got him.
Okay.
Oh, he's down,
Good
he's down.
job.
Hold on.
Reloading.
We're good.
Nope.
Okay.
I got him.
Hold
Okay,
on,
good.
Hanzo. Get
I'm ulting, I'm ulting, I'm
Ryan one,
ulting.
Ryan down.
Why? No.
Down.
You just like notice you had. No.
Yeah,
Hanzo,
I can
Hanzo. Get Hanzo. Echo. I'm left.
Echo's
Are you guys
behind.
Wait.
I have an eye on Echo. Okay.
Now they have a Hanzo high ground. I don't know if it's
He
possible.
jumped down,
No,
he
he
jumped
dropped,
down.
he dropped.
Okay.
Oh boy. Oh! Okay.
I don't have
Round one?
That was.
I was
Okay,
trying to
so
help.
probably got a shatter.
Okay, but
Okay, I'm fine.
Go for it.
walking.
I'm on point, I'm on point. You shatter. You shatter?
Days nano.
Nice,
I have
nice
invincibility
field.
on the
Nice
other
field.
side.
Nice field.
Shatter? Oh,
All right. I'm gonna
That's not
balk
who I
this.
meant.
Balking.
I'm on point, I'm on point. You shatter?
Days nano.
Nice.
I have
Useless fairy source. It's fine.
Probably take monkey.
Rotating,
all the
rotating,
way around.
rotating.
They're gonna have
all
egg
the way
pool.
around.
Be very careful dropping Petty. You could just sit up here and zap them.
And they're gonna probably take monkey. We'll see.
Okay.
Yep, there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just like you could jump up here instead and do the same thing. Except you don't get killed.
Ouch.
You
Yeah,
guys
no heals.
reset. Good call. Thanks, Dolphin. Yeah, anytime.
We're all up deployed like as soon as I can.
Okay, we're down one,
Okay, we're
but
down one. We got
Right
this.
here,
We
right
got
here.
this.
if we can get that Hanzo, we'll be even.
What? Also, you didn't call it.
Hanzo,
Sorry,
Hanzo,
one.
okay, we're...
Watch out for ride.
Resing no heals.
Run.
Okay. Echo behind.
I need
Right,
heals.
right,
I'm
right.
so low.
Yeah.
I'm back. I need it.
Healers are dead.
Okay, yeah.
They have a
Ryan's
soldier though.
low behind us. Betty, if you can get him. Okay, he's down. Nice picks.
Oh shit. I
Zarya's still behind.
Ana dead, but
Point. Bottom point.
Zarya, is
Okay.
there?
Right behind.
Zarya.
I hold on. I'm trying to focus on not getting off point, staying alive. I couldn't. Sorry.
Oh,
Excellent.
I could.
He said a lot for you this time. We're check for hang on just a second. For that.
is it next to
I mean, I think it's half for me.
So for the you use the solution. Oh,
be
screen buddy.
True.
Tarkum, I have to and we're grab ground. Shut thing.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Would be go.
Oh, they have a.
Beating you guys as well, so
Okay.
it won't
What
take as.
the-
Stay
not-
close.
I'm peeking.
Oh, they have a widow.
Okay, go,
Go,
hotel,
go,
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 go.
They have Doom behind, they have Doom behind.
Go, go, go.
Doom out.
Down one?
Alright, okay.
Petty, get in here.
Or down one?
I got
I'm at a
booped
P.
away, and then somebody said Doom
Alright, go,
behind,
go,
so I
go.
turned around.
Oh.
Okay, in scrims, that's fine. In a match, I don't care.
Oh.
No, like like bad information, clutters comms, awful. Let's not.
Okay, let's get out.
Yeah,
just
back out,
building
back out,
up,
back
just
out.
building
Yeah,
up right now.
reset, back out, fine.
Right now. Dark caller again? I'm just saying information.
Widow
It's up to
can't
you
be.
guys to make
Widow
the
can't be.
choices.
Alright.
Okay, go.
They have Reaper up back behind
going-
us, I think. Alright,
Yeah.
no, not Reaper.
Nope, Doom.
Doom
Doom
is
is
Okay,
Okay.
who's beating
How
us?
do you
Who's
get-
beating us?
Hey, you have Cole Wilson.
Little early breakfast, but
How do you get back?
uh,
You
Oh,
had Cole
are we not? Okay.
Doom on
Okay,
top of
we're gonna have to go main if we want to get value out of coalescence.
Yep.
There
Go
you
for
go.
it.
Okay.
Doom on
Okay,
top of
we're gonna have to go main if we want to get value out of coalescence.
Yep.
There
Go
you
for
go.
it.
be very careful locking yourself in animations.
And we're
Let's back out.
Get over here. We gotta go over ahead.
No,
Don't.
we're going hotel.
Okay,
Use
Go main with coalescence.
What are we
Dave.
doing? Yeah.
No one knows, Petty. No one
I
knows.
was saying we
Don't
should
poke. Stay here.
What are we
Dave.
doing?
We're
Okay.
going
So no, your team is very timid. Probably not the best time to go in.
to go main with coalescence.
Okay,
Yeah.
then we'll speed in
Okay.
with
Yeah,
that.
we'll speed in. All right.
Okay.
Okay. I'm
3,
low.
2, 1, go!
Go, 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 go.
That only took 2 minutes.
Run!
He ran down.
Moira!
Okay, not bad.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do that every time instead of whatever the hell you guys did for 2 minutes.
All right, all of
It's
us
fine.
together. We gotta stay
Go.
really
Yeah.
close.
Let's
Yeah,
Shield
go
up.
main.
Close to my
Stay
Lucy.
behind. No,
So
keep your
actually,
shield
yeah,
up. Just
we-
walk forward. Walk forward.
What do they have? What do they have?
Yeah, anytime that you go side to side, it actually has worse ramifications just because you might put your shield out or in too much and people get headshot. So if you walk in a straight line towards where you're supposed to be going, usually helps. It also doesn't slow you down.
They just use
Doom on
sight.
top of it.
Alright, mid-fight! So,
All right.
okay.
Not
Go,
bad.
go, use.
Okay, beep,
You
beep.
guys get grabbed, that's fine.
Go
Dead.
grabbed.
Their widow.
We have Shatter. We have
Let's.
Blossom.
Blossom,
We have
okay.
Okay, and I'm
Alright.
gonna beat us in. I'm gonna beat us in. Granted that I
That's-
don't get
Oh,
paid. Okay.
We want to- We want to save that. We want to save that.
Oh.
They just used Grav, who gives.
Okay.
No, like speed us in.
Okay. Okay, I'm hard.
Ryan! No, Zarya! Okay, Ryan!
Okay. Okay, I'm hard.
Ryan! No, Zarya!
Why he put his shield down, no one knows. Yeah, this was a terrible engage because you guys didn't actually speed in. You sort of just leisurely walked in and not over-ulted, but just ulted them. But like, it could have been cleaner. You could have just sped on top of them and done the same thing. Probably would have gotten more people too.
Okay, Ryan!
Sorry.
Doom!
Doom. Good
You
job.
guys are up 5. Widow's still behind.
Okay.
I don't know what the fuck.
Top right.
Here. I have
She
cool.
Use it when you're ready.
Doom 1 behind us.
Cool. I can't do anything about that.
Alright, Widow's
Alright.
Cool. I can't do anything about. We're ready.
Yep,
Colin.
use it when you're ready.
Doom 1 behind us.
Cool. I can't do.
You can call him if he drops, but cluttering gums?
I can't do anything about that.
Nice shot.
Alright, Widow
Alright.
down. You're up 2.
Moira!
Moira,
Doom!
Doom.
Hold on, Doom's up front. Doom's low. Perfect!
Use your feetsies, not your cooldowns, to move forward, Nano.
Zarya!
Sorry.
Alright,
Sorry.
good pick.
Moira.
Okay.
Where's she at?
Okay.
Sorry, Moira.
Finishing Zarya.
Whose job is it to stand on cart? Is it A, the main tanks, B, a DPS, or C, Moira.
Moira,
If they
Moira,
can-
Moira, Moira,
Okay.
Incorrect.
Okay,
Moira.
we're pushing part. If they contest the
Okay,
part
good
one more
job.
time, we're going to use drag.
They use
All
sight.
right, let's not push too far.
More correct, but
They have sights.
still not right.
Sights.
So if they get here, if they start contesting, use
Ah,
drag.
shit.
I'll
They're
just
gonna
wait.
come
Aw shit. Does not help anyone. I am dead. Helps.
contest in a
Have
minute.
sights.
They're gonna wait till
Yeah.
last
Sight should be
second.
down
Yeah,
by
you're
now.
one.
All right, yeah,
I'm
we're
gonna
down one.
save
We're down.
B
Okay,
for
don't use
grab.
drag.
Name a ball,
Don't-
snow shop.
Okay.
Don't use
Actually, I don't think I'm gonna use
Doom
B.
Hydra.
I'm not gonna use
No
B
ults
for
here,
this.
actually. No ults.
No
Doom
ults.
above, Doom above, Doom
Doom
going
and Widow
behind,
above.
but...
Why no ults?
Okay.
Alright, Ryan.
Why not just grab them and kill them?
Ryan,
No
Ryan,
ults.
Ryan, Ryan, dead. Nice job.
Sorry,
Snow,
Okay, that's fine.
Snow, dude, you gotta let us know.
Sorry,
At least call your ult.
sorry, low, sorry,
Sorry.
Moira.
Still confused on there. Should have no ults. I mean,
Moira,
yes,
Moira.
you do well on your economy now, but
Lucio.
like,
We got it.
probably shouldn't have won
Just
it.
back up. Watch out for
Doom
Diva.
behind Gab, I'm gonna call.
Okay,
He's behind us.
hold on. I have to watch out for
Doom
Diva.
behind it, so you.
Alright,
there's
I'm gonna
five
grab
of us.
corner. I'm gonna grab corner.
You guys only have 4. You guys only have 4.
Okay.
You guys only have 4. You guys only have 4.
Alright,
There's
I'm gonna
five
grab
of us.
corner. I'm gonna grab corner.
You guys only have 4. You guys only have
I have no idea how you moved this fast that far. I think it was a Lucio, but still. If you do get booped, don't assume everyone got booped.
only have 4.
Okay.
So don't stand here.
Lucio 1.
Lucio
Two
dead.
behind.
Use your bubble to get out, basically.
Watch out for Diva. Oh,
Nice.
Somewhere behind.
Alright, you're even right now?
Diva's in. Holy shit.
Alright.
Some
We lost blue.
Diva D-Max. Ryan. Push Ryan.
Again, with the shatters, you're not gonna hit shatters like that. Like, he's trying to be defensive 99% of the time. He's not gonna drop his fucking shield.
Ryan.
I'm swapping to Farah.
I'm hacked.
Blue, we're inside.
yeah, back.
Why?
Okay, I'm Dyer get out.
Back.
Get out.
Yeah, get out.
I'm trying.
No worries.
Wait.
Top turn.
Fuck, the DPS
Lucio.
is Run down.
Speeding us.
Diva 1.
Speeding us does not mean charge in.
Okay.
Fuck, the DPS is
Lucio.
behind.
Okay, Moira behind.
She went to front.
Okay.
You guys know it.
Diva out of mech.
Okay, that happened apparently. That's cool.
Out of mech.
Oh, no.
Good job.
Nice. Okay.
Okay, you guys
Focus.
are down.
Doom in.
Don't get.
Okay,
Doom. Push.
Doom.
Doom one.
Doom out. Okay.
Okay, push.
I
I'm gonna grab.
You have plenty of time to get here, Blue. You don't have to do this.
Grab corner.
What? You guys gotta touch.
Grab out.
Touch. Nice.
Just no one died to this.
Switch.
Ryan.
Run.
Doom.
They're down, please.
Never mind.
We're up.
Doom
We're up.
ulting.
Doom ulting.
We're up
Doom.
one.
Okay, we're down.
You guys lose this. Yeah, okay. Overall, fine. Obviously comms need some work. You just need to actually engage. So if you have a Lucio, you just go and speed in, and you have to trade your shield and you trade your cooldowns for distance to get on top of them. Nanny, you have to play Ryan not like Sigma or Orisa. You have to play him like Ryan, and actually push the enemy team. And obviously work on your shatters. Just fire, like when they fire strike, you shatter. Petty, just make sure that you're playing with, don't tunnel on people, but also like make sure that you're with your main tank. Some of the times you just sort of walk away, which is fine because you're like sort of peeling, but like just keep an eye on it. Snowshoe, just look at the comp that you're running, and like if you're on Tracer or a flanker, just know that sometimes they can't help you, and sometimes like the comms aren't really worth it. Obviously, and then say when you're ulting. Blue, you're doing fine on switching, but just be careful of you need to call when you need help, and you need to call when you need healing, because you can't let people still need to acquire you and figure out where you are to be able to heal you. It's not just like, oh, I'm in my team, I can't die. That's not how this game works. So, yeah, breakfast, be more confident with your speed boost, I guess, and then the ult tracking is good. Just be cautious of if you guys are getting rolled, how much ult charge they are actually getting, because it's less than you think. And I think you never really think about the other healer and other DPS, to be honest. DPS I think are going to be harder for you in particular, but like comparatively to the tanks and the supports. So just either have your DPS try to track it, or try your best to like figure out how long it's been, because there's a couple times that you're just forgetting about 2 people in the enemy team, and they're sometimes pretty important. Giga, you have to work on positioning pretty much, and just like think about who's on the enemy team and where not you can stand. That was not English, but that's okay. And then obviously calling for help more often, just because if you get poked down and you're playing BAP, you can't really heal yourself except on a pretty long cooldown. Same on Moira. You have to actually ask for help, or throw a heal orb for yourself. But and then overall, like, here's your team. If an enemy is inside you, Blank is in, Doomfist in, Genji in, like, or in us is fine too. But like, all of those things mean pretty much the same thing as people just look towards their team and try to figure out where the Genji is. Or if they have gotten out, either through using their feetsies or through abilities, you say out, and out is out of your effective range. So this could be the space that your team resides in. This could be your effective range. If they are in your team, it sort of means here they are in where you reside. If you want to target them, they're here, hopefully. And if they are out, they're over here. So 3 good positions for Deathball comp. And this one is probably, if they're in, they should die. And if they don't die, well, that's like more of a problem. But if you're trying to focus them here, that's fine. They're in your effective range, but don't try to focus people who are outside your effective range. Call them just like say out, or like, and if someone calls them out, then stop focusing them, move on to a different target, because it's not worth it. Like if they're way over here, it's probably, like on the screen at least, it's probably not worth it if you guys are all right here to like try to shoot at them, right? Even if they're 1, it might not be worth it. Yeah, you guys just need to pretty much basically stop thinking about the game and do it. There's a lot of just like try to be as concise as possible with what you're saying. Like to be in a match, I don't care really how you died. It's just like, great, I don't need your life story of how you died. It's just like, oh, I got punched and then I got uppercut and then he shot me a couple times and the Widow headshot me. It's like, great. I don't care. Where's the Widow? Like, I care about that information. Like, and you should know, because you should be able to see where the shot came from. So just try to keep information as concise as possible and as relevant as possible. So like, it's like, I don't. It sounds rude, but it's just like, no one cares if like how you died. They care. Well, they don't care like the emotional state you're in after you have died. It's like, no, I don't want that. I want to know facts, and I want to know where the enemy is. So try your best to just like keep calm, I guess, or just give good information about where your person came from. And then of course, like or oh or oh shit, or like don't count as callouts. Those are ow, I stubbed my toe. Hold on, I need a pause. Like, it's sort of those callouts. So it's just like, say either you need help or you need healing. Help is considered like you can shield me, or like I need like some amount of healing, or I need to like take this a 2v1 with my like DPS or something, right? Help can be a lot of things, but like I need help is very different than I need healing, and I need healing is sometimes different than I need help. But like you can't say, and then if you die, just say, oh, I'm like I'm dead or something. Just say it, because it's not too hard. And then obviously, overall, you guys just need to say when you ult, because there's a lot of times that you don't, and it's like, why? You're using a cooldown that takes a really long time. Maybe you should tell your team that you're doing it, just because it's important and it helps. And I think it's just something that you need to do. So, anyway, you guys did good. Obviously, there are things to work on, but